Hi, welcome back to Ariel's Corner. Today I'll be making a video about sex trafficking in the United States. When you hear the word sex trafficking in the United States, you automatically think about different countries overseas, and I'm here to tell you it's happening right here in the US. All 50 states, in every state, and it don't matter what race you are, what's your education, if you're female or male, what's your age, it don't matter. They'll take you. 20 to 30 million slaves are in the world today. According to the United States Department, 600,000 to 800,000 are trafficked across the international borders every year, which are 80% of females and children. The average age for a teen to be taken in the US is 12 to 14 years old. Many victims are runaway girls and they were abused as a child. Okay. The National Human Trafficking Hotline received more calls from Texas, and 15% of those calls are from the Dallas area. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story about a lady named Tina who made it out. Okay, she was young, and when you try to talk to your parents and they don't want to listen to you and they feel vulnerable and they're just looking for attention and affection, parents, you need to listen to your kids. We don't know what we be talking about at that age. We think we know it all and you can't tell us nothing. But just listen, just hear these young girls out. Make them feel loved or something, because they go out and find the affection from the wrong people and end up in tragic things like this. And that was her case. And she met this guy. She thought she was in love, and he told her how much he loved her, when in reality he was just setting her up to take her to his little house to do the thing. So 6 months later, she ended up running away from home, and he told her he loved her, and he told her that they were going to meet his family. So what happened was he took her to Iowa, I believe, or Ohio, and she moved out there, and she was being introduced to 3 girls, and there was 3 other victims, and she thought that was the family, and she realized it wasn't. And he said, "You're gonna do whatever you need to do to make this money so that we can build this successful house." So he took her to a room, and a friend came in, his friend, and told her, "Let's have sex." And she's like, "No way, are you crazy? I'm not going to do it with you." And you know what that guy did? He raped her. He raped her like it was nothing. And instead of her blaming that guy, she blamed herself. And she thought to herself, maybe I should have listened to him and I wouldn't be feeling like this right now. And she was young. Like, you have to understand, these girls are 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. When I was 12, I was playing jacks, I was jumping rope, I was reading books, I was going to school, I was coming home, watching movies, eating dinner. This is crazy, this world that they're living in. So you can only imagine how their mind is thinking, and they're scared, they're terrified. So he told her, "Now go to the streets and make my money." And she went to the streets. She only made $50, and he made an example out of her. He beat her. He beat her in front of all the other girls and put her in the closet. He didn't feed her until a day later. So the next day, she went out there and she made that $500, and she brought it home to him, and he laughed at her like, "You think this is like, just because you made the 500 don't mean you're not finished for the day." So he sent her back in the streets to make more and more money. And think about it, people. $500 a day, 24,000 a month, 600,000 a year, tax free. That's a lot of money. And these girls don't profit nothing. They're slaves and they need help. And when you driving up the streets and you see these girls walking in short dresses and heels, don't judge them without knowing they could be victims. They could be scared. Their pimps are watching in the distance and watching them in their every move, and they're terrified that they might kill their family or kill them, because a lot of them don't make it out. A lot of them do die. and they're crying out for help, and we as Americans need to take this more serious and help these young girls out there in the streets. And what's so sickening to me is the men that's buying these girls. They are married men who live at home with their wives, and they get out of bed and they go out and they know that these girls need help, but they don't care. They just feel like this is, they paid for it, so we gonna get ours. They don't care, and it's sad. And I have a number that I read on the internet. Girls, if anybody read this video or referred me, and you can call the Dream Catchers hotline. It's 24 hours, it's 7 days a week, all day long. And the number is 1-888-229-3339. I'll repeat it again. It's 1-888-229-3339. I'm praying for all you young ladies out there that are being trafficked, raped, and abused. It's sad and it's sickening, and I know that y'all families are looking for y'all and love y'all, and I just hope that you guys can find the strength, maybe team up together and just break out of there. I know some of them are like locked away. As soon as they get back in the house, it's like locked down and there's no way out. I understand, and I know that a lot of y'all are victims and y'all are crying out for help, and people don't see it that way. They see it as y'all are doing it willingly, and that's not the case. It's a lot of these girls that really are victims, and they really are crying out for help, and they really are being trafficked up and down the streets of the United States, where we drive by and see and walk by, and it's late at night, or you just never know. And if you come across these people, just help them. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you guys later on Ariel's Corner. Bye bye.